Hello, Beauty News family. Welcome to Beauty News, April 28th, 2017. This is
AKA part 4.
It is 4.
Some people miss
Something
that.
like that.
And
Yeah,
so,
some people miss
look,
it.
we're going to continue in the intro, just on the title.
Yeah.
It's confusing.
Just let's make our jobs easier.
Yeah.
So we are talking about new product releases.
Yeah.
However, we're going to start with something that we have talked about, like
Correct.
maybe a year ago.
I actually want to have a quick look at when we did talk about this because it's been some time.
It's been a really long time. All right, so this was originally shown or sneak peeked.
Yeah.
October
the 5th.
of 2016.
And it is coming out in September. So that is, like, we don't know when in September.
No.
September.
But it's basically a year.
It's basically a year. So we know that Too Faced sneak peek things a year in advance. They've done it with other things. It is atrocious. Anyway, so we know now what one of the items in the Kandee Johnson collab with Too Faced is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a palette. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, it is a palette. And it's
a palette. I am going to say one thing that I don't mind about this. So I'm starting with the positives because we don't want to be too negative here. I'm getting
no.
Is I don't. Is this a mirror in the lid or no mirror?
It doesn't look like a mirror.
It just looks like a tin, doesn't it?
It does.
Okay, if that was a really big mirror, that would have been nice.
Mm-hmm.
But I quite like that this looks like a compact sort of little palette that gives you a lot in there. Whereas some of their other palettes are quite bulky.
Yeah.
And they really give you not many shades.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the highlighter shades compared to the rest of the eyeshadows look like a decent proportion.
They do.
Whereas
they do. Yeah.
other times they'll have like a massive, like highlighter pan and then 2 little eyeshadows that you're supposed to go with it. And if people use that one palette over and over, they'll hit pan with the little tiny shades.
Yeah.
Whereas this one looks like it's well proportioned.
Yes, and we can confirm September 3rd in Ulta and on Ulta.com and on Too Faced.
So a full 11 months that they've been sneak peeking this.
Yes, so that's interesting. There are more things coming from the collection.
Yes.
We don't really know what.
But that more's going to be released in the next week, I believe. More information. But this looks like a basic neutral palette.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a warm quint.
Yeah.
You've got like a pink one. Surprise, surprise.
Mm-hmm.
It's Too Faced and Kandee Johnson.
Exactly.
And then there's more like a smoky purple quint. So it's not groundbreaking.
Quad. Oh,
well, 5.
No, 5 if you include the highlighter.
If you include the
true,
highlighter.
True, quint, yeah.
So it's not groundbreaking. It's
No.
not amazing. I'm not going to get it.
No.
And I'm sure the quality is just so. But it's not the worst thing they've brought out.
No. It looks very Too Faced.
Yeah. It's almost like, what do you expect?
Exactly.
They're not going to all of a sudden become they're not Kat Von D or something.
They've not, they're not fucking reinventing the wheel.
They should be, but they're not.
Yeah. It's whatever. It's whatever. Now, while we're talking about Too Faced,
yes,
and collaborations, we should probably talk about Jeffree Star.
He's a funny one, isn't he?
Mate, can I say I actually fucking loved this.
I thought this was good that he called him out.
I watched
bullshit
his Snapchat about this. I saw it kind of start to unfold and I was like, now this is a beautiful little flower. I want to watch this one.
Yeah.
And essentially Jeffree Star on Snapchat called out Too Faced because Too Faced were basically having a dig at Tarte for creating unicorn makeup, and Too Faced were like, well, we were the first ones to create unicorn makeup and we have the #1 best-selling product at Ulta. And Jeffree Star was like, no, fuck you. You're a fucking clown.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't create or you didn't invent unicorn makeup. You don't own it. It's not the best.
Yeah.
It's not what you're known for.
Yeah.
Like,
no one cares about that lipstick.
No one gives a fuck.
No one cares about that lipstick at all.
It doesn't.
It's a lip balm that has a pink tint, but in the tube it's blue.
It's blue.
Big fucking deal.
It's not even like and actually, this whole, like, unicorn skin thing, like, they're talking about, like, hollow and iridescent.
Yeah.
Not, like, you know, blue shifting to pink.
Which is that pH changing thing.
It's just a fucking... It's like
They
pH
came out-
changing, duochrome. It's nothing to do with unicorn style makeup. Like, holographic, iridescent, yes, all right? But, like, just a basic colour shift?
I don't know why my coffee has chunks.
That's not okay. I think we need a new coffee shop.
We keep moving. How many coffee shops do we need to go to?
I think it's unfair that they do this to us. You're looking in there like, what's in there?
Look, I want to drink my coffee, but I know there's chunks down the bottom, and I don't know what the chunks are. And it could be some form of food. Look,
What do they do? Drop a biscuit in there?
Well, possibly. Possibly. Let me just skim the top. Oh, I just missed one.
Oh, no.
Hey, I have to say, if our intern was here, this wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, true.
This is what happens when I have to get my own coffee.
Yeah, not good enough. Simon, where are you?
Where are you, Simon?
So, yeah, I don't know. I'm all for Jeffree on this one.
Yeah, call out the bullshit.
Exactly. And can we just remember when Urban Decay was like, oh, you know, your mascara...
That's right.
Maybe better than sex, or I don't know, some bullshit about the mascara.
And then Jared got on a rampage being like,
"You're bullies!
Stop bullying other brands. Better together. Let's all be positive." And now he's doing the same fucking thing. Oh,
I know.
Man. You're becoming an old geriatric. Just retire, sit in your fucking rocking chair, knit your scarf, and just keep away from the social media.
Yeah. I feel like he's potentially getting like early onset dementia.
Yeah, he's forgetting
losing the fucking plot.
Like, if it was just him being like, oh, we've got the best-selling unicorn, you know, don't forget about us. Mm-hmm. Like, I can understand that that's a desperate grab for attention and that's pathetic.
Yeah.
But the fact that 6 months ago he got on his high horse and started whinging and crying that a brand called him out and was bullying him, like... You're doing the same shit, old man.
Exactly. And also, you cannot...
You can't claim...
You can't claim that you have the best unicorn makeup. You have one fucking product.
Yeah.
One.
And when did that come out?
Like 100 years ago. No one even cares about it.
But was it before things like Lime Crime having like the unicorn lipsticks and
having
having a huge unicorn
and Jeffree
range?
Actually pointed all of this out.
Like, there are many indie brands that were known for unicorns.
Exactly.
Not just, this is a shade called... Unicorn... What was it called?
Unicorn Tears,
Unicorn Tears. So it didn't look unicorn-like. It was just called Unicorn Tears. So if you're saying that a brand can't call something... Like, I reckon if you looked back in history somehow... I reckon even like L'Oreal from 100 years ago would have something called unicorn in their history. You're a 20-year-old brand. Calm the fuck down. Know your place.
And also, I honestly think like if he was going to fucking lay claim to anything, he should lay claim to peach stuff. Yeah. But he's never like, you don't see him fucking... You know,
going,
waving
Colourpop, how dare you?
Exactly.
We started
Kylie, how dare you?
Yeah, exactly
like,
right.
You can just tell that this guy, he's weird.
He's weird.
He's got some fucking weird shit going on.
I reckon that's fair enough.
Yeah.
But can we go on to more stuff about Too Faced? So there's a few drama channels have been bringing up some discussion because Jeffree Star in that whole Too Faced, you dirty dogs kind of thing.
I love it.
He did call out Too Faced for doing dodgy shit with Nikki tutorials.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I can't say anything, but if you found out...
It would make you cry.
Yeah, it would make you cry what they did to Nikki. And so stuff like that, people are now like, fuck, what did they do to Nikki?
Yeah.
Besides release a shit product.
Uh-huh.
So now people are starting to look into that a bit more. And drama channels are starting to bring out a little bit of information that they found. Mm-hmm. So this is going to be an ongoing saga, no doubt about it. And I'm sure that's going to be something that we touch on in updates or beauty news as this kind of comes out. But essentially, the information that they are bringing out at the moment is that Nikki only got paid $50,000 for it. and she was supposed to get paid in 6 months, but she was actually paid 3 months late.
Mm-hmm.
And they made $9 million from the collection.
Mm-hmm.
Those dirty dogs. And what was the other thing? That she had an exclusivity kind of clause, so she wasn't allowed to do collabs with other brands while she was working on that collab.
Yes.
So that's the kind of information that has come out. And these are sort of standard things. And a lot of people are saying, how dare they make $9 million and only pay her $50,000? That is chump change. And honey, we get abused on a daily basis for being entitled white girls wasting money because we repress a palette that we then continue to use, and it's maybe a palette that's worth like $40. If you think $50,000 is chump change, fuck, I'm gonna put it into just like perspective. When I became a lawyer and I got my first full-time job, I was earning 40,000 Australian dollars and for 2 years, right? 2 years, and that is like 40 plus hours a week, 52 weeks of the year. Now, what's 50K in US dollars?
Just over 66,000 Australian dollars.
I can tell you,
more than...
in my third year of law, I wasn't earning that much. And that is a lawyer working full time. If you think that is chump change, you're fucking wrong. That's a decent amount of money to earn, and she's lucky she fucking got that. Could she have asked for more? Potentially. Probably. But she didn't. She settled on that.
I think it's also important.
She's also super young. She's like 21.
Young. She's got so many fucking
opportunities. I wish I had 50 grand when I was 21.
Mate,
fuck.
I
was lucky if I could rub $500 together.
I know. But the thing is, people are up in arms about this amount as well. But it's hard to sort of put into perspective because what are other people getting paid for collaborations like this? We don't know. Yeah. I mean, it could be that, $100,000 is the norm, or $200,000, or $20,000. We don't fucking know.
Yeah,
we don't know.
It could also be based on things, and I'm sure it is based on the followers you have and your reach.
Yeah,
but then once again, when she made the deal, she might have been at 1.5 million. Now she's at 3. Yeah. She could have asked for triple.
Yeah,
but she didn't at the time.
She signed
She
a contract.
settled on it. She was happy with 50 grand.
Yeah.
Totally understand. I'd be fucking happy with 50 grand. But we also want to point on the fact that people are saying, they made $9 million.
Yeah, we need to talk about that.
That's a load of fucking shit. Just because a company
sold $9 million worth of units, they didn't make $9 million. That's not profit. They have overheads. Like, they have to pay Nikki. They have advertising. They have wages.
They have the cost of the product.
Exactly.
They have
factory,
all that stuff.
Product designers, everything. They did not make $9 million. No. They may have sold that many,
units.
I think they said 150,000 units they sold.
But even then, when they sell it to brands like Sephora and Mecca in Australia and whoever else sells it overseas, they're not selling it full retail price. They're selling it, like when they say things like, it's a markdown 40% off.
Yeah.
The 60% or the 50% is generally what the actual brand gets or sells the product for. And then the retail outlet marks it up. Yeah. And so whenever they've got a sale like 50% off, they're either still making money or they're selling it at cost.
Yeah.
So if you say, say half that price is at cost. So say they're making $4.5 million from that sale, but then you look at the running cost of the factories and the this and their headquarters that they probably got 200 fucking employees at.
Designers for the packaging and
they're not making.
They're not. Yes, they would have sold.
And it was a flop as well. They probably could have even lost money on that.
They probably could have.
So the fact that people she should have demanded 50% of the profits. She probably would have got less than she got now.
I know. So, and that's something that annoys me. I don't want to dispute that perhaps Nikki did get a raw deal in this. I don't know all the facts, all right? And I don't think we're ever going to know all of the facts. So I don't want to be like, Nikki's wrong or Nikki's right, Two-Face this, Two-Face that. Fact of the matter is, we don't know all of the facts. Yeah. So it's kind of hard to like get your pitchforks out and start
Yeah.
burning buildings down without knowing exactly
Exactly
what's
right.
going on.
And so many times people will enter into an agreement about something and be like, fuck, I could have done this, or they would have offered me more.
Yeah.
But you don't know until afterwards.
That's right.
And she took the money. It was a good deal. She got exposure plus 50 grand. And also people are saying that she got the raw end of the deal because she had to deal with the negative outcome of the palette doing badly. And
She never addressed it.
She never addressed it. And the reason, the thing as well, is she doctored swatches. So she's like, look how amazing it is. And she didn't even show it being swatched. She just showed a photo of it looking amazing.
Yeah.
Well, you should have said, look, the pigmentation's not amazing when you swatch it. But if you apply it this way...
She did that with her Ofra
She did.
release.
She did. She said
learned.
it's streaky. Oh, she didn't say it's streaky. She's like, to get a smooth application, you need to put it on precisely and then one smooth movement to get it looking beautiful and smooth. AKA, it's a fucking streaky lipstick. So, you know, if
She learned from her mistakes. But everyone knows those fucking Too Faced, the Power of Makeup swatches were doctored.
Well, everyone that knows what Too Faced is like and that Nikki's a liar...
Yeah, pretty much.
But most other people, probably like 14-year-olds that were saving up their money because they love Nikki tutorials, might have gone, oh my God, it looks like the most amazing palette in the world.
And that's fair enough because you can't expect a 14-year-old who is saving up their money to have a very wide experience with
heaps of
that
makeup.
sort of makeup. So, I don't know. I don't believe... A lot of people did also say, like, Nikki got a better palette than what was sold to the public.
Bullshit.
No.
Bullshit.
If you believe that,
but you can
then
see
you're gullible.
If you're the type of person that does swatches either on Instagram, on blogs, or on YouTube, you can see that is not a one swipe. That is let's make a paste out of the product.
Exactly.
Make it in let's make it into a little paint.
Yeah.
Paint it on so it looks really, really good. You know, she did like the McDonald's ad.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you make the burger look really, really amazing and then in real life you get it and it's this fucking flat piece of shit. She did that. She was doing her job as marketing the product.
Yeah.
And I don't think she needed to do that.
No.
She needed to do a video, she needed to market the product and put on Instagram and stuff like that, but she didn't need to fucking lie.
No.
And she never addressed that she lied. She never addressed the quality issues, and she should have.
Yeah.
Or she should have not have lied to begin with. If she saw there was flaws with it, she probably should have just I had issues with the Chloe Morello palette. Yeah. But at the same time, if Chloe Morello said, look, this doesn't pick up properly on XYZ brushes, but it works well on this brush, I would go, okay, so this is a palette that I need to work with. Yeah. And that information helps me decide, does it suit my
lifestyle?
Yeah, and my collection and the brushes that I have.
The way I like to use my makeup.
Correct.
Doesn't meet my expectations.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, you know, everything has limitations, but the fact that she lied, she has to take responsibility for that. She took 50 grand, she got publicity. I don't know what the problem is, except for the fact that she got paid late.
Yeah. So she was supposed to get paid in 6 months, would have been in her contract. Yeah. And she didn't. She got paid 3 months late. I don't think that's all right. I think that's fucked. Yeah. And there's no excuse for it.
Yeah. And people are also saying that she wasn't allowed to collab with other brands until she got paid. And I disagree with that. I understand why she can't collab with other brands. The point is, if you're paying someone 50 grand to market a product and be the face of a product, you don't want them to then saturate the market with collabs that they're doing elsewhere, because it takes away the special kind of element of the product that you're creating and the whole point of it, essentially. So I get that, but I don't think it would be, she couldn't collab until she was paid. It would be a certain amount of time. You can't do collabs for 6 months or 3 months until after it's released or whatever it is. And that's just part and parcel of the deal. Like, yeah, she could have been making money elsewhere, but she made 50 grand. So pay me 50 grand. Yeah. I won't collab for 2 years because no one cares.
That would have been in her contract. It would have said you can't collaborate for X amount of time. And if she didn't think that the 50 grand was worth,
she should have asked more.
Having her name on the palette plus the time where she couldn't collab with other brands, she should have done a little bit of maths Like, it's not
Yeah.
hard mattes either. Like,
Yeah.
work it out. Yes.
The next thing we want to talk about is probably the most exciting, the next most exciting or big news that has come out this week. MAC have announced another collection. This is quite a big collection.
Yes.
And
So-
is it spring or summer or just nothing?
I don't actually know.
It's just coming soon.
It's coming soon. I'm just trying to look through So the collection is with Steve J and Yoni P. They are fashion designer duo.
Yeah, they're Korean
Get
fashion
together and
designers.
so they've got a cute little makeup bag. They've got some brushes. This looks like one of those shimmery glosses.
Because there's like swatches somewhere.
Right. I think this is going to be a mascara.
Yeah.
So that's actually that's pretty.
It's pretty.
It's very pretty.
Yeah.
We've got eyeshadows, blushes, lipsticks. There's a cream palette.
Yeah.
An
eyeshadow palette.
Yeah, little.
I quite like that eyeshadow palette because it's got those sparkly shades.
Yes, they are pretty.
And then a nice transition matte.
Yes. So the collection has, like, there's a lot in there. It's got pretty cool packaging, I've got to say.
I love the
These
packaging.
little eyeshadow duos with the eyes.
I
Cute.
love that it's got the part of the face
Yeah.
that it's designed for. Like,
Yes.
you know, like the cheek, the blush has like the cheek.
The little round, yeah.
Yeah,
the
the
lipstick
lipstick
has the lips.
Yeah.
Yeah. The cream palette has like eyes, cheeks, lips.
I think
love
it's
it.
really great.
And it is definitely a mascara. Yes.
Yeah, 'cause it's got the
It's got
eyes,
the
yeah.
eyes. I really like it. I don't feel like there's any colours in there that really like wow me, but I'm really down with the packaging.
See, like the lipsticks, there's Kandee Yum Yum, which is a permanent, Yoni Crush, which would be limited. A Killing Smile, I'm assuming they'll be limited as well. Spotlight Me, not sure.
Yeah.
But the colours look like there's a peach, there's the pink, there's like a raspberry and a red.
I do like the peach. I will say that. Probably wouldn't suit me, but I still like it.
Yeah, I reckon but it looks like a nice nude in the tube.
It does. It does.
I would probably pick up a couple of things from this just because I like the packaging.
I love the packaging.
Okay, so Urban Decay have just announced that they're bringing out 2 sort of face palettes. They are called the Naked Skin Shapeshifter palettes. Looks like there's like one for medium to deep skin, one for like fair to light potentially. And it is, I believe, it's got 4 powder products and 5 cream products, and it's separated by a mirror in the middle, so you won't get the powder in the cream, and which is great.
I wonder if that brush comes with it.
Probably not.
No. It
I
doesn't
would
look
say
like there's anywhere for it to...
no. Yeah, I would say you definitely have to purchase that in addition. But like the one that looks most interesting is like the deeper palette. It's got what looks like a pink blush, a highlighter powder, a bronzer contour type powders. Then the creams, you've got like a deep contour, a cream highlighter, what looks like an orange sort of color corrector,
yellow corrector.
a yellow corrector, and then like a peach. So that looks really interesting. The light one looks really bland.
It does. And
I'm a bit concerned.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on with the light one. The light one looks really light. Like super fucking light.
Yeah, exactly right. So it's supposed to have it's supposed to be like an all-in-one sort of palette. So it's got contouring, it's got color correcting and highlighting. I just don't see the color correcting and potentially the contouring in the light one.
Yeah.
It looks really fucking light.
Yeah.
But, you know.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I'm sure more photos will come out soon.
Correct.
We have some items here. Well, they're highlighters. Highlighters and bronzers from Ciate. I really like the packaging of these.
I do as well. But they, a couple of I don't know, last month or something, were sneak peeking like a glow blush.
Yes.
So they've got a glow blush, I think it's called
Glow 2?
Glow 2 blush or whatever, Glow 2 illuminating blush, whatever the fuck it is. And that, they looked gorgeous. So it was nice to see that they're also bringing out highlighters and bronzers to go with it.
Mm-hmm.
At the moment, it looks like there's 2 highlighters and there's 2 bronzers.
Yeah, it actually says there's 6 different shades.
Okay, but we've only got photos.
Oh, no, sorry. Wait. Okay, it says Glow 2 highlighter and bamboo bronzer in different shades. About the blushes, there are 6 shades.
Yeah, so 6
okay,
blushes.
Mood, how is that relevant?
Yeah, so it looks like that there is potentially like a champagne highlighter, a goldish highlighter, and then 2 bronzers.
Yeah.
I don't know what the colour difference with those are.
No, it's hard to tell from this photo.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. They might even just be multiples of the same thing.
Yeah.
But, you know, people are loving this star packaging and the star design.
I think it's really pretty.
It is pretty. I like the little bow.
Yeah.
It's cute.
It's cute. Cute.
All right. So then we've got a new palette being sneak peeked from Coloured Raine. This has like cool packaging.
Yeah,
it's called
pretty.
Cheers to Beauty. Whatevs. And they will keep us posted. So it's all we know. Very pretty kind of blue and almost, it sort of looks like fireworks.
It does, yeah. It's pretty.
Yeah, it is pretty.
I like the outside. I'm scared I'm not going to like the inside, and I'm going to be disappointed.
Well, it's not as if we're like knocking down Coloured Raine's door saying, give me all your stuff.
I know. Actually, I feel like I've looked at Coloured Raine to have it shipped to Australia, and the shipping wasn't very affordable.
Yeah, I think that sounds probably a bit right. A bit accurate. Okay.
I'm excited about this from Dior. These are the Dior Addict lip tattoo. They're long wear coloured tints. And I kind of want them all except for that like generic candy pink.
Yeah, those brownie ones look gorgeous.
They do, and I like that sort of coral one as well.
Yeah.
So these are, I don't think they're meant to be matte, but they are meant to set somewhat and be a very long wearing lip.
Which interests me. That's what I like these days. I hate the really kind of dry desert lips.
Like what I've got going on now. Like, it's not, it doesn't feel good.
No.
It's like,
I'm going to try these.
I think
I'm going to do it. I'm going to take one for the team.
I'm gonna buy the 3 that I want and pray to God that they're good.
Yeah.
They'll be expensive. Hopefully worth it.
Yes. Hooray.
Yay!
Now we've got a spring palette.
Yes, this is from Etude House, and it is the Spring Play Colour Eyes palette.
It's cute.
It is. And look, I think the colours are fairly spring appropriate, romantic looking. I think this is, like, this has Etude House written all over it.
I like this because it looks like, besides the little foam applicators, it kind of looks like a more fun version of the Naked 3.
Yeah,
so it's got that sort of plummy pinkiness, and then sort of the golds, but then you've got the pop of pinks.
Yeah.
And, like, we know that I'm not a huge fan of a pop of pink, but there are people out there that do like it. Yeah. And if you are going to put a pop of pink anywhere, it's with these colours.
Absolutely.
And that's where people like Too Faced do it wrong in the Bonbons palette, is they've just got random pops of pink and then they've got like greys.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really work well together.
Yeah.
Whereas you can tone down a pink with these bronzers and stuff and actually create a cohesive look.
Yeah.
So this is a fun little palette.
I think it's a fun palette too. I like it. I really would like to try some Etude House eyeshadows. Just, I don't know. It's just one of those things I've just never sort of jumped in head first. But maybe one day.
Maybe. Okay, then we've got some Frank body scrub stuff. So they've got a new limited edition Shimmer scrub, which is released the 1st of May.
Yep.
And is it just like a normal scrub?
So that's it there.
Oh, God. Yep, okay, cool. Gotcha. So it's just got sparkles in it.
Yeah. So if you didn't know, Frank Body Scrub. It's an Australian brand.
Yeah.
And I absolutely love how they're releasing this basically just before our winter.
Yeah. When you don't want sparkles.
No.
But they are very smart for jumping on a holographic, sparkly, shitty bandwagon because the packaging looks great.
Sure.
People will buy that just for the packaging.
They will.
You know they will.
Oh, yeah,
And the
absolutely.
word's limited edition.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want a limited edition body scrub?
No pre-order, babes.
I'm like, did I want them anyway? Thanks for being presumptuous.
I know.
Oh, God. Anyway, okay,
yeah.
so that's interesting.
Oh, apparently
Shimmer
this
scrub.
is a party you don't want to miss. I think it might be.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to be invited to that party. It sounds a bit messy.
So we've got some things here from Give Me Glow Cosmetics. They are coming out with, or they're thinking about coming out with a mega highlight palette or a mega highlight with bronzer palette. They also are launching the Give Me Glow Beauty Box. Now, the first one is launching 1st of May. And they're already set up for their June box. Essentially what will happen with this box is you will purchase the box. It will contain 5 full-size products from Give Me Glow Cosmetics. And the box, essentially the price of the box will be 30 to 35% off full retail of the items in the box. So the box price will vary each month, but you can buy it at a discounted price.
I wonder if you get to know what products are going to be in the box.
Yeah.
Because if you are a fan of the brand already, you don't want to receive 5 products.
I was, when I was editing these photos, I was thinking, okay, this is a good idea. I think all brands should do something like this. However, I also think that it might alienate some shoppers because, like you said, if you're a fan of the brand and you own pretty much everything you already like, do you really want a box with stuff that you already own in it?
Or if it's like, for example, what are those boxes, like the one that you got the Jeffree Star palette out of?
Oh, the Beautylish Lucky Bag.
Yeah. We can kind of go, I see the value, but I actually have to lay out a lot of money.
Yeah, they are expensive.
And and sometimes you end up going, okay, do I want 5 items at a discount, or do I just want to buy one full priced
that you know
that I really
you're gonna
want?
Love? Yeah, that's very.
But I
true.
do agree with you. Like, more brands should do it.
Yeah.
Or at least have like little subscription boxes where they might have a full size and then like minis.
Yeah.
And even minis of sneak peeks of stuff that are coming
that would
out.
Be so cool.
I reckon brands should definitely jump on that. It's Colourpop would smash it.
Oh my God.
Stuff's so cheap.
Colourpop is one of those brands that could do that so easy.
Yeah.
Instead of releasing 6,000 items a month, they could just make fucking beauty boxes.
Because I'm
By
just
the
having
way,
a look.
Colourpop, if you start doing that, we're going to come for you.
We know. Credit us, please.
Yes, exactly.
You're welcome for the great idea. I'm even looking in the corner and I've got a lippy stick box, which is perfect.
Yeah.
If you chuck in 5 items.
Yeah.
And 5 items of Colourpop is maybe $25.
Exactly.
Make the subscription box $15.
Yeah. And you know what else they could do? They could put in like a couple of liquid lipsticks, maybe a highlighter, lippy stick, lippy pencil. Next month it could be eyes.
Yeah.
They also make those absolutely fucking adorable mini lip products that are just like, they are the cutest things I've ever seen.
Colourpop should get onto it.
Colourpop could be all over that. All over it, like a rash.
If anyone is watching this from Colourpop, email us. We'll give you advice and then you can give us $50,000.
Copyright trademark.
Yeah.
We own that idea. You can't take it. It's on film.
It's on film.
The next item we have is from Kate Somerville. I'll be interested to know what you think about this.
Okay.
This is the UncompliKated SPF 50 Makeup Setting Spray.
Oh. Well, firstly, I don't mind the idea of a SPF 50 spray because often those spray SPFs are really good if you're like at the beach and you need to, or you're out.
That's so good for
and you want to
reapplying.
just like spray it over your makeup. Great.
Yep.
But if you're spending the money on a Kate Somerville setting product that will have a major flashback, I don't think it's not a bad idea, but I think you could, if you want the effects of the sunscreen, you can do it, just go to like Banana Boat or something. Yeah. Like go to a cheap brand, specialise in sunscreen. I don't know. This is, to me, an excessive product.
Yeah, I don't think the two ideas go well together. Like spray on sunscreen, notoriously greasy. All right, setting spray, unless you are dry as the Sahara, you're not going to want greasy anything. So,
but often, I do agree. Setting spray, you kind of want to set your makeup. But I would like to know how this goes, because I do think that I've tried some spray sunscreens that, they're not amazing, but at the same time, they're not super greasy. Like you continue on your day, you're fine. You can just,
they're typically like a dry oil type thing. Like
some of them. Yeah. Some of them. So I don't know. I think it could work, but I just think that it would be a lot of money for sunscreen. Yeah. Essentially. It's a rich person's sunscreen. I also think,
like, if a brand is ever going to really hit the mark with, like, a sunscreen that doesn't affect the way your makeup looks, but still allows you to, like, apply it straight over, I think it's going to be a brand like Kate Somerville or a brand that has, like, big money behind them to develop the technology to get it done. Yeah. But, I want to see someone else spend their money on it before I would.
It's fair enough. I wouldn't buy...
Nah, too expensive.
Too expensive.
Too scary. Too risky.
Agreed. Then we have another collab. This is Lancome and Olympia which is...
fashion, I believe.
French fashion company, designer, something. And these are actually really sort of interesting. It's funny, though, to see two brands sort of bring out these sort of quirky things at the same time with collabs with, like, fashion labels. Because this one also has, like, the lips and the cartoony and it's different. It is different. But the lipstick, instead of having, like, lips on the actual packaging, the lip bullets lipsticks.
I know. I want to buy one of these and not use it.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
Simple collector's
It is a
piece.
Collector's item.
Yeah.
There's also, like, a multi sort of use palette, I guess. So it looks like there's going to be 4 eyeshadows, potentially a bronzer or a setting powder, a blush, and then are they like...
They're lip.
Yeah. They look like penises.
They do, and I don't like that palette.
No.
It actually looks like Target children's makeup.
It kind of does, yes. Yeah. But the lipsticks look cool.
Yes, I love the lipsticks. I also want to know what this round thing is at the back. Yeah. Because I can't tell.
No, I can't tell either. I'm curious.
So, yeah, look, those lipsticks, I'm all about it. I love it. I fucking love it. Yeah. They are so cute.
Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't want to use them. They're too cute.
No, I wouldn't. No. Don't care about the quality. It's fine. I'll just buy one and put it away forever.
And then you can have like a little glass case and like just put it over and just
watch
it.
Like the Beauty and the Beast flower. Just a little baby cloche, put it over the top. And
so cute. You can totally get those as well.
Absolutely. I know.
Problem is, my cat would knock it down.
Yeah, fuck those cats.
That's why I can't have nice things.
Yeah. Nah, it's not cool, is it?
Anyway, the next thing is 3 new shades of liquid lipsticks. It's actually in a mini liquid lip bundle.
Yes.
From Makeup Monster Cosmetics.
Yes.
Launching April 28th. Sand Trap, which is a really nice brownie nude. Bloom, which is a bright sort of corally pink. And Spell, which is a periwinkle blue.
beautiful colour spell.
Oh,
I really like it.
Yeah, I reckon it's a good trio.
Yep.
It's fun. You get two that are really wearable, one that's a bit like
a little bit out there, but still
but you can
fairly
mix
wearable.
it with bloom as well to make a purple. Yeah.
They do have another 2 shades coming out in their like full size lip thingamers. They've got Oleander and Bloom. So Bloom will be coming in the full size too, which is great.
Cool.
Next up, we have some sheet masks from Origins. These are the Flower Fusion masks. We've got Rose, Violet, Jasmine, Orange, and Raspberry. I don't know what they're meant to do. Probably.
I really want the raspberry one. Even though that's funnily not really a flower, unless it's like
raspberry flowers, I think.
But you know what I mean? Like if you go, jasmine, you think flower. If you go rose, you think flower. If you think raspberry and orange.
Like nom 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 nom.
Yeah, raspberry and orange, you think fruit.
Yes.
Anyway, but those are the ones that interest me the most. So they look like they're the Radiance Boosting Sheet Mask. Oh, no, here we go.
Oh, I see.
Hydrating is the rose one. Nourishing is the violet. Softening is jasmine. Radiance Boosting is orange. And refreshing is raspberry.
Yeah.
I want some of them.
I would love to try these. Actually, I've just recently tried my first like Origin sample. The thing lasted me forever. It was from the ginseng range. I fucking loved it.
Yeah. They're actually really affordable.
They are. I was on the Mecca
affordable.
website and I was like, holy moly.
You could literally get like a moisturizer for maybe $30.
Yeah.
And in Australia, if you look at like kind of brands of similar quality, they're more like $50-$60.
Yeah.
So they're almost to the stage where you go, why buy like a drugstore kind of skincare product when you can go to Origins? The only difference is Origins in Australia never goes on sale, whereas drugstore makeup or skincare does.
Yeah.
But if you want an affordable range, like they've got masks, I like their overnight mask, they've got eye creams, they've got a whole bunch of stuff, decent quality and actually pretty affordable. Another really affordable one that's often like next to it in Mecca, Mario Badescu.
Yes, a lot of people love that brand.
Yeah, so good. If you've got like problem skin, it is a good range and surprisingly affordable. Like you can get a serum pretty cheap, moisturizers once again pretty cheap. I always use that drying lotion, $14 or something. Like they're good. Yeah. So I would actually buy these. Are these? Do we know 2 sheets per pack?
Oh,
One sheet.
Okay. Yeah. So they're individual use. But that's all right.
Yeah.
Sheet masks usually are, so that's not a problem.
I
want to try them. Yeah, I know, when you get like a box of 10.
Unless they were super cheap, like, you know, and then you can buy a whole bunch of them, that'd be cool.
I hate it when you buy like a box of 10 masks.
And you don't like them?
And you don't like them, and then you're like, I've got 9 more to get.
Yeah, that's true.
That's frustrating. We have a new brand.
Yeah.
Now, Sephora has recently been like, look at this brand. It's coming. It's very exciting. It's called Pretty Vulgar. And they are releasing, the official launch is April 25th at Sephora.com. Interesting thing about this brand, it pretty much didn't exist until Sephora said it's coming.
Yeah, but Sephora actually, the company that owns Sephora actually do own a lot of brands.
Yeah.
So, for example, Kat Von D and Sephora are owned by the same company, which is why Kat Von D is exclusive
to Sephora. Yeah.
Which makes me think maybe they caught on to the Storybook Cosmetics and the really kind of like, let's go kind of girly and fun and cutesy and, you know, that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And then they've decided to bring out a new range. So I'm curious...
I think that's
about
what's
who's
happened.
Behind it.
Yeah, I would say that this is a Sephora brand. Some of their stuff, I swear to God, it looks so cute. Like, the packaging is adorable. Not really into the palettes, but that's just, like, I get weird about palette layouts like that.
Yeah, I personally don't love bulky palettes because I collect palettes and
I like my palettes to, like...
Yeah, be streamlined. I like the blushes, how they look like they've got a gold frame.
Yes, I think that's really cute. Looks like they have like an inkwell eyeliner.
Potentially. Some lip glosses or liquid lipsticks.
Yes.
Some traditional bullet lipsticks that looks like they've got like a floral print on them.
I like the packaging on those lipsticks.
Cute.
They've got...
Is this a mascara?
I think it is. And look at how it's got the little bird on top.
The cage and the bird.
They've got a pen liner where the cap on top looks like an ink quill.
Nib.
Or nib, that's it, yeah. I like the packaging.
It's definitely hitting a spot in Sephora that they're currently not hitting.
Totally
This is more of an indie kind of thing, and it's interesting them bringing that in because usually Sephora brands are quite sleek.
Yeah.
But, you know, there you go. Interesting.
If this stuff is good quality, I'm going to be chomping at the bit. Say it.
I was going to say, I have a feeling that this would be the same quality as Sephora branded products.
It will.
Just with fancier packaging.
It will.
And a higher price tag to
match the packaging.
Match the packaging. Definitely.
It's a shame, isn't it?
Oh well. Moving on. Sigma.
Yeah.
This is a new brush collection. Double threaded system.
I know. They're saying they're unbreakable. They come with a 5-year warranty. They're waterproof. Like,
that's pretty good though. Do you know what? I actually really like Sigma brushes. I was way late to the party with them, and
they're nice brushes.
I'm surprised. I'm like kicking myself that I didn't like get onto them earlier.
Yeah.
Like who's gonna? I don't know. I'm curious to see how much more expensive these are compared to the original range.
And I think that's what annoys me about it because like a Sigma brush, they're quite well made, right?
Yes.
And they're good quality and they're not too expensive. But if you look after your makeup brushes
they could last you 5 years.
They will last you more than 5 years if you look after them well. Like I've had some of my crappy eBay brushes for more than 5 years and they work good as new. They're fine. They're not rusting, the bristles aren't falling out, handles aren't like loose. They're fine. So when they say, like when I read 5-year warranty and they're the toughest brushes that they make, I'm like, come on, your brushes are good anyway.
They are really good. But I'm going to say, like, if these aren't that much more expensive than the original range, a lot of people will want to buy them because they don't need to be worried about, I can't, after I've washed it, I need to, like, hang it upside down so the water doesn't go. If people are lazy and don't want to deal with that, then if this isn't, like, double the price, it might be actually a good thing for lazy people. Or if you're a makeup artist and you use your brushes, like, crazy, and you do go through brushes often. Like I have had brushes for over 5 years, but at the same time, I've got so many brushes that they might rotate every other month. So it's not as if I'm using one brush every single day.
Yeah, that's true.
If you were investing in a makeup kit, like a brush kit, and you're a professional, that 5-year warranty might be worth the extra price.
Potentially. I wonder what their warranty terms are.
Okay, so we've got some breaking news as of when this is filming. We just checked and there's new stuff coming up.
Yep.
This one does not surprise me, and I did a review of the original palette and predicted, I don't even know if I said it or if I accidentally edited it out, whatever. So this is the Hi-Lite, the Lime Crime Hi-Lite Blossoms palette that should be coming out really soon, because when they do sneak peek these, it's literally like release dates in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
If this looks familiar, they had the Hi-Lite Pearls palette.
Yeah.
Or was it Opals?
Opals. Sorry.
Opals. As soon as I saw that it said Opals underneath, I knew that they were bringing out multiples of this. So having a Blossoms palette does not surprise me.
Yeah.
Looks like the difference is the packaging is a different colour.
Yeah.
So it's pink that shifts green.
Yes.
And we've got like deeper shades. So what looks like a goldy champagne,
pink,
a pink, and then
like
a deeper
bronze.
peach.
Yeah.
So all the people that were saying, I can't wear the other palette because it's too light.
It's too light for everyone.
It's too fucking light. It is too fucking light. And not pigmented enough.
No,
what the fuck?
Exactly. Yeah. I'm fucking annoyed about this because I didn't like their other palette, and I don't want to spend the money on this and be disappointed yet again. But I want it.
Yeah. Damn you, marketing. You're doing such a good job.
I know. I'm not buying it. No. I'm not doing it.
No.
I'm not. I'm waiting for
You
Japan.
could be strong.
I can
you
be
could be
strong,
Hayley.
I can be strong. It'll be okay.
And
if I'm going to buy another highlighter palette, you know what I'm going to buy?
What?
The Anastasia
Yes.
Aurora.
I
and
agree.
I would buy that, like, I would prefer to buy that palette just because the name Aurora means something to me.
Oh, sweet.
And that's it. Like,
there you go. I really want that purple shade in there. That looks fucking phenom.
let's order it.
Oh, you. Maybe we'll wait for the new
Yeah, the new
modern
palette.
Renaissance
Yeah.
palette that's going to be
And
coming
then
out.
maybe we should just buy one of those damn lip palettes so we can
Oh,
shut
yeah.
everyone up who wants us to
That's
destroy
true. That is,
one.
at the moment, that's our most highly requested thing to destroy for sure. I just don't know what to do with it.
I don't want to destroy things that are requested because people have expectations and then they get
And then
angry
they get very
at us.
angry at us. That's very true.
I know,
That's very
I know.
true.
Anyway, the last thing we have before we talk about something that was just, oh my god, the most stupid thing.
Stupid.
We've got something from Milk Makeup, which I kind of think is a bit stupid as well. This is the Matcha Toner by Milk Makeup. It's the first toner in solid form. It's
Yeah, for a
infused with-
reason. Is that wrong to say?
No, it's not. I don't get it.
The one thing that piques my attention with this is I love anything matcha.
Yes.
Matcha.
Matcha,
I'm so
matcha man.
I am the matcha man.
I want to be a matcha man.
Yeah.
So this is infused with matcha green tea.
Oh, yes.
If you couldn't guess. Organic cactus elixir for max hydration, kombucha, and witch hazel to purify your pores. I don't know. Stop putting everything in sticks. It's
They
weird.
do love, but what I don't get is a toner technically is there's multiple reasons why
Yeah.
people use toners. One, which is the main reason as far as I'm concerned, is to remove excess of stuff on your face.
Like-
excess soap, excess makeup,
Yeah.
excess grime
It's
you
like
forgot to get out.
clarifying step.
Yep.
Yep.
So it is like almost like a double cleanse, but not really. It's like you're getting the extra off and you're getting any cleanser off that you haven't washed off properly. So it kind of, the fact that you're just putting a stick on your face, it totally takes away that purpose of it. There's a next purpose that is often something like soothing or hydrating.
And they're typically in a spray form, or you would put them on a cotton pad and wipe them over anyway. So if this was talking about being like hydrating, like just hydrating,
it could
or
be just a
soothing,
hydrating stick.
I would get it. But it's kind of like...
Or a hydrating serum.
We're an all-in-one.
No.
You know how we feel about all-in-one products.
Look, I think when people try to do too many things, they do everything badly.
Yeah.
Which is why we've stopped blogging and we don't like Instagram. We can't do it all.
Exactly.
Right? We can't do it all.
No. Focus your attention. All right. The last thing. It's... Manny had a cry about something that's not even relevant. Why did he do this? I don't get this.
Sometimes I think people just tweet because they like to have their thoughts out.
Like see the
they're
sound
like,
of their own voice.
Yeah.
So Manny got on the Twitter and he
You sound like such an old woman.
got
on the Twitter.
Got on the Twitter.
Did the twittering.
He did. He got onto the Twitterverse and he said, "I'm honestly frustrated and disappointed with the lack of online promotion / love Mac showed to Laura and Gabby on their lipstick collab. Why aren't they plastered all over Mac's social media accounts, congratulating them and promoting them? Seems a bit odd." Then someone, and I don't know if this is relevant, but someone posted underneath that, "It might be your fault, babe." I don't know if it's relevant to the conversation. I don't know, but I love it because it makes me think that this is it's totally your fault.
See, he is a crybaby for one.
Yeah.
If you actually look at Mac's Instagram account, they actually don't promote upcoming
They don't promote
collections.
anything.
They mainly do behind the scenes at fashion shows.
Mm-hmm.
They mainly do artistic works that are done by their artists. They actually aren't what's coming up sneak peek Instagram account.
No.
Which I kind of like. It's not very helpful when you're trying to gather information on your Mac.
No.
But also similar to how Kat Von D, her personal account, will talk about, I'm working on this. Here's a sneak peek of that. But then the Instagram account is artistic. It's always talking about existing stuff, and it's never talking about sneak peeks.
And you can tell whoever does her brand Instagram account, like
it's her.
That really?
Yeah, she said that in that video.
Really?
She does her Instagram
Oh my
account.
God, I have even more respect for her
Yeah,
now.
she's fucking crazy. She does her Instagram.
Fuck. I thought whoever did that was like marketing genius.
I think it's Kat Von D.
She's a fucking marketing genius.
Yeah. So essentially, Mac don't promote things on their
No.
Instagram account anyway. So if you looked at all at the account, you would know that, Manny.
Mm-hmm.
But also, the point of this is, and like we had sort of a discussion in our group talking about it, Mac no doubt paid these influencers, I don't know if it was 50 grand, 20 grand, 100 grand, who the fuck knows, to design a lipstick, and their job as an influencer is to market the product.
Yeah.
It is a really, really affordable way, and we've hammered on about this so many times about why brands collab with influencers. It is the cheapest form of marketing.
Mm-hmm.
You literally make someone else come up with a colour, a formula, a name, and then they promote it to their reach, and that's what they're hired for. So the fact that Manny's complaining that a social influencer isn't getting enough recognition and love from the brand, well, maybe they should just do the work that they were hired to do.
Exactly. Also, Mac cannot promote that collection. They can't do it because the products are completely international. Mm-hmm. They have reach all over the world. The products don't.
No,
they're region exclusive. So,
which is, once again, why they've hired people from that country to promote it in that country.
If Mac was promoting Fleur de Force's colour and I was starting to develop a love relationship with that shade and found out that I couldn't buy it, you know who I'd complain to? Well, no one, because I don't fucking complain to anyone on the internet.
Because we're sensible people.
However, if I was someone who felt the need to voice my disapproval, I'd go straight to Mac.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's a win-win situation. They get cheap marketing and more of a reach than for what they are probably paying the influencer. Mm-hmm. The influencer is getting recognition from the brand. They're also getting more exposure from the brand. And at the same time, like in the scheme of, if you're working with big brands like that and all of a sudden another brand comes to you and says, we kind of want to work with her, but we don't really know. Does she have is she that desirable? Mm. And then all of a sudden you can go, well, she worked with Mac.
Yeah.
So put that on your resume.
Exactly.
Because it's a really big thing. So the fact that a company wanted to work with you, it gives you some credibility in the industry. So just similar to how Kandee Johnson worked with McDonald's.
Exactly.
You're like, well, McDonald's wanted to work with her. So
I want to work with McDonald's. I like nuggets.
Come on, McDonald's. Give me your frozen Cokes.
Yeah.
Love a good frozen Coke.
Yep.
So he's complaining for no reason, and it's not even his place.
Mm.
Maybe it is his fault.
Maybe it's your fault, babe.
That was great. I'm sure there's some meaning towards that.
There will be. Someone will probably
on face value. It's funny.
On face value, I couldn't stop laughing. All right, guys. So that's it for this episode of Beauty News. We hope you enjoyed it. We need what do we call it?
Oh, I thought
a thumbnail. No, we need an emoji.
We need a fucking brain. There's no brain emojis, unfortunately.
Oh, damn.
Why can't they make body parts? That'd be fun.
Boobs. Definitely would have boobs in one of our last week's episode. Would have been good for that.
Yeah, I shouldn't have put that at the end. Damn it.
That was funny. That was pretty funny.
All right, we're going random.
Yeah.
We're going a duck with a green head.
Yeah, I think they call these Muscovy ducks. And
They're
you
the
know
pretty
what?
ones.
Can I actually say, we had one of these as a pet and it was amazing.
Oh.
I know. We were told it was a girl. We were told it would lay eggs. And then it turned out to be a boy. But it was the best fucking duck.
Oh.
And we've had ducks in the past. It was the best duck we ever had.
Oh.
It had a very sad end. But
let's not talk
we
about
won't
it.
talk about
We're not going into
that.
that.
Let's just say it was a fabulous pet.
Go, you good
So,
thing, ducky.
Green-headed Muscovy duck. I believe they're Muscovies. We're
Whatever. Haley's best friend,
Yeah.
Mr. Duck.
Maybe I'll get
What was
another
his name?
duck. Julian.
Sorry.
That's a pretty fucking stupid name, isn't it? You know why it was Julian? We got a duck and a chicken. We were told they were both females. We were told they would lay.
Yeah.
We called them Romeo and Juliet.
Oh.
Turns out they were
Juliet was it?
Yeah, Juliet was the duck. And we were like, it doesn't matter if the chicken's called Romeo, it's fine, it's a beautiful name.
Yeah.
Turned out they were both male, and we felt bad calling the male by a female name, so we're like, we'll call it Julian.
That's fair enough.
Julian and Romeo. They were like homies.
Oh, that's
Little
cute.
bros. They
Okay.
were good mates. So, yeah, that's it. Guys, give this video a thumbs up, and we'll see you on
Monday.
Monday's
fun day.
It is.
Unless you work. Then it's shit.
Then it's fucked. Yeah, Mondays are the worst.
Okay.
Bye.
Can you see my bleeding face? Can you see my bleeding face? Ever since these articles and stuff are going up,
Oh no.
I've noticed that my family is getting onto the bandwagon.
Are you serious?
And my dad likes a photo of us
Stop it!
on the Beauty News official page.
Dad.
And have you noticed my mum keeps commenting on shit now?
Does she?
Yes. Hope you keep your receipts, girls.
Oh my god, she's funny.
Thanks, Mum.